just gonna do the. Oh god. This is a good one. This is a good one anyway. I think it's
Please select your character. Lychee Fei Ling. New 13.
Mode 正常
Turn this down a little bit. Wow, that's not good.
モード正常
I'm gonna combine those two from this is this. Wow, this hit bugs. Okay, there's a combo I wanted to practice. It's kind of not easy to do, I think. It's not. It just looks like I'm gonna hit that in a minute. Just it has to be 2 J's. It is? Well, yeah, that was a kind of a short story on this one. 3G is working, but I wonder. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It has to be 2J's. This hitbox is so weird. Anyway. I won't practice that for too long. Maybe.
Here comes a new challenger.
Jin.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Excuse me. Oh, shit.
Rebel 2.
Alright, let's see. Ready? Whoops. Okay, let's see if someone's on. Oh, wow. Steve Green.
Comes a new challenger.
Excuse me. Oops, this guy.
Select your character. Here comes a new challenger. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Rebel 2. Action.
I messed that up actually. I was supposed to go for the quest. So. I'm pretty sure this matchup is very tough for Turumi. Like, she outranges him in like every category essentially. He does have the call outs with the supers though, so he's never completely out, but it's just always gonna be kind of stuck.
Rebel 1.
Well, to the point where I think the Turumi just has to outplay the Meiji as opposed to like he deserves his win. Like that. Not that Meiji isn't like an easy character or anything. I'm just saying. Let's go. Oh no. I messed it up at the worst. Well, at the best time. Actually. At the best time.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh. He's not confirmed in any of his combos. If he did, this would be a little bit harder. But not by much. It's still not great for Turumi, I think. I know.
戻ってらっしゃい。いつねち。楽勝。いつね。よし、いかん。画量転生。Please select your character. Kokonoe. Bullet.
Oh, I love this color.
さっさと来い。
I don't need any other color.
Here comes a new
The coconut.
challenger.
This is her color for me. Beautiful color. Mai. Like she does the same thing Mai does, so I think this matchup is like you can contend with Mai's no joke. This could be an even, if not Lychee favorite matchup.
診断の時間では
There's some things Lychee will have to look out for, like the dives, Hime as
wheel
well.
of fate is turning.
But I think she can do it
Rebel
all, so
1. Action.
Lychee's fine.
Rebel 2. Action. なるほどね。無駄よ。逃がさないぞ。いいじゃん。来なさい。来なさい。まだまだ。
Oh, nice.
それじゃダメだ。もらった。それじゃダメだわ。ごめんなさい。来なさい。来なさい。鳳凰演舞。どいてもらえないかな。患者さんかしら。仕方ない。どうやら違うみたいね。The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. よっと。ないわ。ちょっと
Nice though, he's
なんとかなりそう。Rebel 2 Action やばっせーのどうクライナス戻ってらっしゃいどういつね戻ってらっしゃい戻ってらっしゃいやばっカウンターレンチャン戻ってつばめ返しよっどう大三元戻ってらっしゃいお願いお姉さんが教えてあげるわあら
Then
や
that
るのね
worked.
Rebel 3 Action 痛いわよいつねこれぐらい戻ってらっしゃい戻ってらっしゃいこれぐらい戻ってらっしゃい戻ってらっしゃいHere comes a new challenger! The wheel of fate is turning.
Okay, he may want to
Rebel
play, so we'll
1
play after this.
Action!
Oh, that's that. いい点よ。
だまだ見えたわ。来なさい。まだまだまだだよ。まだまだまだ。
Nice. I was trying to jump out. Got my
なん
jump
とかなり
frames.
す
Rebel 2 Action. Counter. 来なさい。はい。感謝。行きなさい。飛ばすわよ。来なさい。ごめんなさい。これでどうか。いい手よ。続く。来なさい。とりゃ。はい。飛ばすわよ。とりゃ。これで来なさい。いい手整理。来なさい。それじゃダメよ。来なさい。はい。と。はい。それじゃダメ。まだまだ。はい。来なさい。はい。ごめんなさい。まだやる？ Rebel 3 Action. 来なさい。そっちかしら。いい点だ。だからどうかしら。それじゃダメだよ。よっと。無駄よ。よ。それじゃダメ。いい点。いい
What
点
the
よ。
hell?
本当に。よ。まだまだよ。こっちこっちよ。それじゃダメ。見えたわ。まだまだ。いい点。これでどう？やったね。
Okay, let's see. Here.
青の魔導書？いえ、私のは違いますよ。すみませんが、あなたの力にはなれないと。
Excuse me. Holy shit. Can't find it. Can you join via link? I don't know what he means about that, honestly. Let me play this. What? He said he can't find it. Maybe he should just make it because he said he can't join it for some reason. No, he can't speak, can't find it. Not sure what that would be. Match limit, no match limit. No, but that's nothing. No fun.
Please select your character. 9 the Phantom. Rachel Alucard. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
When in doubt, pick
Rebel
Kunza.
2. Action.
Alright. He'll get used to this matchup and then it'll look a lot more. I think this matchup is, I personally think it's Rachel's favorite once you get started, but
The
mine
wheel
does
of
have
fate is
answers,
turning.
but they're all
Rebel
mostly
1.
mid-range
Action.
or require her to get hit to start off with. A single teleport.
Rebel 2 action こっちよアメジストこっちよバレルローター Rebel 3 action そら行きなさいタイミーロでいいんじゃないこっちよ
I don't know why I thought I could teleport there. It worked before, but in the corner in particular, it's not good against Rachel because, you know, she auto baits it with the 2A along with everything else. Well, a lot of other things, not everything else, but.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1 action ネイビープレッシャー行きなさいバレルローターこっちよバレルローターソードワイルスバレルローターそこそこにソードワイルスバレルローター13世ソードワイルスマイナスもうやめておきなさい Rebel 2 action 生意気ね Rebel 3 action. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1 action. Rebel 2 action.
Oh wow, I thought I had a spell. Whoops. Block for your life.
3 action.
Oh what? Nice. I assume he tried to do something else there, but it didn't come out. Of course, he could have jumped over it, but that would have been giving up momentum a little bit, I think. I don't think Rachel has a like a safe jump, or at least it's very specific off of like overdrive. She probably could do it though, but it's a little bit precise.
Rebel 2, action! Rebel 3, action!
It feels like I'm just off with my moves a little bit, like the range. That was 6C that I tried to do, so I guess the hitbox extends a lot more before the hitbox does. Yeah. Just...
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1, action! Rebel 2 Action
残念。もう
Rebel 3 Action 邪魔をしない
Ooh, that was close.
いつまでくだらない遊び
The wheel of fate is turning Rebel 1 Action 踊りなさい
行きなさい第2ロールよバレルロータスヨルブ13世ソードアイスよそこそこねこっちよ何かバレルロータ第2ロベル
What? Oh.
Rebel 2 Action
Oh, what? I was about to get this. Oh, look at that. Wow, nice. And that worked. We played before, so I kind of know what he's gonna go for. So I guess he just needs to mix it up now. I mean, it's Rachel, you know. He's at some point he's going to guess right, and I'm gonna take shit ton damage and be in the corner, and that's just the way it is. So I mean, I play this character. That's what I rely on. I know she's like, you know. Nine does win mid range, but Rachel can avoid that mid range the entire game. I knew he was gonna do it. Press a button. That was actually counter assault, of course, and he, you know, I guess he tried to bait it, but no, I don't know. Oh, whoops. Put that up there.
Rebel 3, action!
He could catch you there, but it wouldn't really be effective. Because 9 does outrange the jab. Some of the moves won't, but a lot of them will. Like a lot of the main like mid attacks she has would outrange it. Which is basically a completely losing situation for Rachel. It doesn't mean she shouldn't go for it because, you know, the opponent just might not be playable. It depends on matchup. You know, but theoretically, at the highest peak of matchup, the Rachel and the non-player will know that the Rachel plus a 2C is just a big risk for them, but it's a big player as well. So, It's fine. Oh god.
Rebel 2. Action.
まだやるつもりなの？
Rebel 3. Action.
どう？行きなさい。行きなさい。メリディーこっちよ。こっちよ。バレルロータ邪魔をしない。
Technically, Rachel can just block everything. I know that sounds hilarious, but while I'm saying that, Rachel's one of like one of the people who are they really can't get out of Nine's pressure without blocking. Basically, she absolutely has to block. Like, some people can like get out, some people can ignore it, you know. But Rachel has to block it. So it's all in, you know, how much experience you have fighting against Nine. It really is, because she has so many attacks. surprised that worked.
残念もう
Rebel 2. Action.
なんだ
Yikes.
邪魔をしない
The mix is probably. I don't know. I thought they played Jiu-Jitsu. They play in that tournament. I'm not sure though. Maybe they haven't played in a while. I've only watched Jiu-Jitsu play like once or twice. Like twice, because he played at Lychee and he played Rosita, and he played really well against the Lychee. And before,
くだらない遊びを続けるつもりあら
I think he played well in Arakule, but it's always hard to tell, right? Because if he gets a hit, game's over.
Rebel 1.
So we
Action.
would need like more information on that.
ゴミねなんだろ 残念もう
Rebel
He only
2.
really needs one hit theoretically, so. But if I burst when he has low wind, it's hard for him to retake the neutral from that position. Low wind is 1 or 0 HP. 1 and 0 will also be a night and day. Oh no. Yes.
ラクスラスリこっち
Oh, I thought I had meter ropes.
Rebel 3. Action.
どう行きなさいこっちよどうなんね行きなさいバレルローターね13世ネルビネルビネルビソードワイネルビ
Oh, what?
行きなさいこっちよアメジストマスバレルローターこっちよ何これテンペストダイ大事ロベリアこっちよ何これアメジストラクスラスリ何これ何これネルビネルビ
Yes.
邪魔をしない
I can't believe that hit meaty twice. Or maybe he could have done something there. It's a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking when you don't have a DP anyway. The best option is to just know it's coming, but that is asking a lot.
The wheel
And
of
it's
fate
not
is
always
turning.
possible to know what's coming. It's just simply
Rebel
not.
1.
You know, the
Action.
best players will minimize this as much as possible, but nobody knows the future, you know.
バレルローター
You just have to have good reaction time and good decision making. And then I thought that was the album and stuff.
バレルロータスまだやるつもりなの？
Rebel 2. Action.
こっちよこっちよ何これ何これ何生意気ねこっちよ無駄だわこっちよバレルロータマイナスこっちよ行きなさいこっちよほら立ちなさい
Rebel 3. Action.
なんだバレルロータスシャイニーロベルバレルロータスこっちよ何これ何これ生意気ね出番よ
Wrong way. Oh, wow. I don't know why I went that way as well. Like, I saw the move. I teleported after to the heal, so I had plenty of time to like not go that way. It must have been a brain fart.
いつまでくだらない遊びを続けるつもり？
あらお姫様、舞台に上がってくるなんてどういう風の吹き回しかしら？
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
覚悟なさまだよまだやるつもりなの？
Rebel 2. Action.
こっちよ
Oh wow, is that a friendship? I shouldn't have pressed that button.
いつまでくだらない遊びを続けるつもり？
あらお姫様、舞台に上がってくるなんて。
Which has a lot of moves that
The
have low
wheel of fate is
recovery.
turning.
So you can get
Rebel
accidentally
one.
like tricked into
Action.
thinking something's unsafe. And
行きなさい。
okay, I don't think I.
残念。もう
Rebel 2. Action.
もうやめておきなさい。
Rebel 3. Action.
踊りなさい。ゴールドできなさい。マイナス。ゴールド13世。ありなさい。仕方ないんじゃない。できなさい。
こっちよ。邪魔をしない。
I was wondering if I was gonna kill before the timer. Once he reflects on his matches, the next time we play, I mean, it's not gonna take him much to really just be able to snowball.
いつまでくだ
The wheel of fate is turning.
I honestly think
Rebel
this matchup for
1.
9,
Action.
assuming that Rachel never ever gets hit, which is kind of hilariously. I don't know how to explain it. I definitely think Rachel wins the neutral here.
バレルロータまだやるつもりなの？
Rebel 2 Action
ほら立ちなさい
Rebel 3 Action
Oh, what?
見ねこっちよ行きなさいこっちよ割れるロータこっちよ行きなさいいいんじゃない後半消えないマイナス言いなさいこっちよ入りなさいそうなさい
Oh, nice confirm. Oh, that's not good. Oh, well. Just rate your things. Just rate your things.
The wheel of fate is turning Rebel 1 Action
こっちよ退屈ね そこそこなさいこっちよ
I think some hit stop. Something just happened there. Made my counter start a little slower.
Action ラプスラスにこっち
Nice.
ほら立ちなさい
Rebel 3 Action 頑張るぜこっちよこっちよこ
I had to make sure. I don't know if we still want. Oh, how long has this been? Let's see. Oh, Chatty isn't on. I thought I had it on this whole time. Holy shit. Excuse me. I should make a disclaimer. If I missed your message, it's only because I didn't have the notification. Okay, so it's not on purpose.
The wheel of fate is
Please, like, I
turning.
didn't have it on just now. I just literally just turned it on this from this entire time. So please forgive me if I'm a little late on some messages. Because sometimes my app won't turn on. Holy shit. What's up, Jumper? Oh, nice. That I cut with the order. I think I'm dead here. Okay. What? That was not supposed to work. For me, that wasn't supposed to work.
Two.
I'll take it though. Alright, let's see. I pressed 6B for some reason. That is not the play. I blocked that. Come on, game. The throw. Bruh, I blocked that fucking overhead. He said bucket. He actually literally could have blocked that. Which I was kind of expecting him to do. So I'm kind of lucky that he did. Yeah. It's a little cheap, but I did do the setup early on and I said. I said earlier, once, I mean, this is my first time playing with 9. Normally I play Rachel against him. So once he, first of all, I thought he played Jiaogetsu. I guess not. I don't know. Because once he gets this matchup down, I'm gonna be really upset. This matchup sucks. But it relies like heavily on Rachel playing perfectly. I'll probably pick somebody else after this. But what was I saying? Hime knows what he's doing though, so yeah, his Rachel definitely is good. He's gotten a few up to grand finals a few times before I've seen, so he definitely has some Rachel things down the pat. Oh, what? I like to burst when Rachel has like 1 or 0 win. That's like the best time to burst. Oh, a burst there. Yes. Oh, I don't think Move It Roll works there, by the way. Yes. That if I burst there, oh, I forgot who burst, but he winded in, and I Move It Road. It was the only time I ever did it in this set, anyway. I do not think Move It Road works. So do not copy that. That's actually really bad. You will die. I guess he just missed the combo or whatever, but well, I guess it puts her full screen, so maybe you won't die, but it won't do anything. It's not useful. Oh, nice. Okay. Delay tech is really strong against Rachel, but you do have to mix it up. A really good Rachel will just know which one you're gonna do, and then she'll have a mix-up ready for you when you wake up. Literally 0 point me bursting there, but that's alright. Next game. Next game more. Oh, nice. Nice. The thing that makes this matchup hard for 9 is that Rachel can be 2 places at once, so to speak, with her projectiles. So she can cover multiple teleports. All Rachel has to do is be aware of what's going on and, you know, not waste too many resources. You know when to commit in this matchup. Otherwise, she can just play very passively. But that's not even the reason why it's so bad. I think it's just the Oki is really bad. Oops. I don't know what he was trying to press there. By the way, TD does beat Navy Pressure. You can wake up TD and it straight up goes right past Navy Pressure and the bats come out and all the other shit that comes out. So it's really not great for 9, but she can still block. But that's besides teleporting. And that's only if she's full screen. Because Navy Pressure is a projectile, basically. That's the whole reason. What do you think of the 6AC Moss Morganite Store Freeze Rain? I never use it. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I never use it. I really can't say. This is not good for him. He messed up, I guess. Nice. Let me see. There aren't many Rachels online who can control the neutral against my 9. I agree with you. There's only ever in any given game, there's only ever been like 5 max Rachel players. And I've always understood why. Oh wow. Alright, I think we should probably stop. Let's just do 2 more. I'll tell him we can stop here because I think he might be getting a little tired. I don't know, but I think once when he comes back to this matchup, like I said, I'm not gonna enjoy this matchup. It's not a fun matchup for 9 in my opinion. Not a fun matchup whatsoever. I don't know if he still wants to play. So okay, he's done. All right, play somebody else. Dropping frames? Oh no. Let me say. He said he's getting upset by some of the drop inputs. The wind takes to come. I don't know why. I mean, our connection's not bad, but it does have those random spikes where you don't know what's happening on the screen, basically. Like, it's like artifact tears, essentially, or particles being removed. Is it still dropping? I don't know. There aren't many Rachels on elevator already. What do you think is he must? Let me I'm gonna set it on well, let me just see.
Please select your character.
Excuse me. I think the reason Monster used that setup is because he knew that his opponent would have been able to block the Kunzites. So he has to go for unblockables. That only hinges on one thing before it becomes completely unblockable, and that's when the opponent wakes up, them not getting a successful DP or mash. So as long as you can cover that that space between when they wake up and not, then it's a really good setup. You get a lot of mileage out of it. One thing I would say, there is a lot of setup for it, but like I said, what you're doing when you do that setup is I think that setup is only good for people who know how to block Kunzite. Those sort of people, you'll start wanting to do the unblockables on, because now you can't rely on Kunzite. Once you use Kunzite, yes, you're +6, but you know, it's a single use spell, it's done, and basically, you know, you're doing pressure, but you don't have any other spells. So I do think the setup will start becoming good. I do think it's a little difficult, so there's that. You don't want to drop combos in like tournaments. That's like the last thing you want to do. So in those environments, you know, it's kind of a use at your own risk sort of thing, but you know, it can pay off. It can pay off big time. The thing about online is there's one thing you can rely on when it comes to online. There is going to be some form of delay. It's never going to be 0 frames of delay like offline. Okay, so that's adding frames to what people can and cannot block. So people can be like really good at blocking stuff offline, and can be one frame short in their head of blocking it online. So for that reason, it kind of makes the setup online at least a little less, necessary, I would say. But offline, yes, I definitely would say that's something, besides all the risks. UK to France feels offline. UK to France. Okay, yeah, you guys aren't far. Honestly, I think the connection nowadays, obviously I have fiber internet. The connection where I am, people who are around this area, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. There's no rollback frames, and like it's minimum 30 frames ms. So it definitely is a huge step up from before. Yeah, and it can only get better, well, as much as the game would allow anyway. But it is anything to like, another country, it's always like a little dicey. Anything above like 50 ms to me, there will be some spikes. That's just the way it is. There will be some spikes, and it just has to be accounted for, and that's it. That's really the way it is. And I do think it depends on how far the people are, for the most part. So area could be a big part of who you can play. Sometimes East Coast feels offline, really. Yeah, yeah, exactly. For the most part, I've had pretty good connections. Even with Cloud, we played. The first time we played, it was pretty bad, but the second time we played, it was a lot more playable. So I think maybe it really just depends on the day. SKD felt great and talks. Yeah, I think they're both in New York, so they probably have really good internet. Probably at that Spectrum or something. Spectrum they're a pretty decent company. They have good internet service. So it's good though. I'm really happy. Everybody, because something that happened in New York was there was a really novelty like arcade shop that closed, and people used to play in that arcade shop. Now they play in some, I think they call it Next Level or something. So people play there, but us getting like good internet service so we could play people worldwide is really good, really, really good. I'm CSKD in the wild. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know why he doesn't stream. I think the last time I've seen him actually playing, well, there was a sighting recently, right, when he played Serpent. He played Serpent recently. I watched a little bit of that. I don't particularly care for either character, so I can only stomach so much. But it was what I did watch. It was a good set. Like they were really going ahead. It's on Serpent's channel. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, he did some great editing on it and everything. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know how long. Let me just see if it's up here. What would be the name of it anyway? Let me just look up Ragnar. Ragnar did not show up. What the hell? Okay. I think I found it. Let me see. Okay, here it is. So let me post it. Yeah, it was last month. I don't know, how long ago they played, but it was last month. But yeah, it was as good as you would expect. Skitty definitely has some good reactions. He does have good reactions. I don't know if he has superhuman reactions, but yeah, that's you know whatever. But anyway, so yeah, but that set was a good set. I did watch some of it, and it was entertaining. For as much as I could have watched anyway. But if you were like love Kagura or Ragnar, that would be the set I would recommend you to watch because it's definitely one of the higher quality sets. So it's Ragnar. I managed around on him. Oh yeah, Ragnar's a lot more fair than Izayoi. Definitely. There's some characters in this game where if you get hit, you basically are not gonna guess correctly on their Ogi. So it's not really. Ragnar's not one of those characters. Ragnar, if you really honed your skills, you can block everything from the Ragnar. So theoretically, if you lose to Ragnar, and his pressure is your fault. Not your fault, Dopey. I'm saying like in general, losing to Ragnar is kind of a skill issue. Is what I'm saying. But losing to Izayoi is a little less of a skill issue. It's a little bit of a don't get hit in the first place sort of situation. That's where you have to be good at. Yeah, Gauntlet Hades. Gauntlet Hades is one of his biggest things. And there's another thing he has, with meter. But it's technically reactable. It being a command overhead does kind of suck, but it's 22 frames, so it's basically like Kunzite. I'm thinking maybe he does like a deep one. Like he'll do like a deep JC into Gauntlet Hades. I think I know what you're talking about. The problem with Ragnar is like Ragnar can only do so many things. You have to be either really creative with him. Like I don't know how to explain Ragnar. I really feel like the Ragnar player has to be really good. The 6B, let me see, and his leg overhead is very subtle. Well, I don't know. I don't think his 6B is that good. Let me see how many frames it is. I don't think it's rather not that good. I don't think it's that subtle. Sorry, I don't think it's that subtle because he raises his leg like really high up at the beginning. It kind of like if you're looking for it, I guess it's really and it's 24 frames. Wow, this has a lot of proration though. It's pretty good for combos. Ragnar's normal overhead is among one of the slower and more obvious. Yeah, I really think when it comes to his 6B, if that's what's giving you trouble against that particular Ragnar, to look out for his Hakumas, those pets, right? If you see him raise his leg, I don't think he has a lot of attacks that does that. So it's a very obvious sign he's about to overhead. Now if he has meter, then that's where it gets a lot more complicated because he can do like another one, or he can do a low, or it gets a little more. But Susan's big, wait, jab pressure is hella strong. Yeah, his jab pressure is good. It's good for keeping his turn. Yeah, it just one thing when I first started playing this game, I mean Ragnar's been in this game forever, right? So I've had years of training against him, but I used to just like pick Ragnar in training and put the CPU on 100 and the meter to 0 and like try to block. Right? When you go low, he's gonna go for the overheads and you can like look for the 6B, and when you go high, he's gonna like you can train whichever thing you need to help blocking. I do think his 6B is. That's what I'm saying. Like Ragnar's not. If you really train to like block him, it doesn't matter what character you pick. He will have trouble, and then he just has to try to keep his turn. That's like his late game plan. Yeah, and I do think that it can be difficult at first, but I do think that it's possible. Just because of just when the sheer amount of time it takes. Anything over like 17, 18 frames is possible. I do think so, Jumpy. I do think it's because it's not that Ragnar's a bad character. There are very, very few just straight up bad characters in this game. Everybody has a chance. But I think at the end of the day, it's just about him being somewhat, tame. It's not that he's easy to block, it's that he's tame. Yes. Nine is also very easy to block. She is. I know it sounds crazy. But Nine is easy to block. You just have to train. You just have to know what's coming. People, and there are people out here who do know what's coming. And that's. But for Nine, I don't think it's necessarily her mix-up. I think it's her inability to like catch certain characters. IMO 9 is even easier. The thing about 9, that kind of brings it full circle to what you were saying earlier about is the unblockable good. The thing about 9 is she has so many options. She has like 1,000 tricks, right, in her bag that includes unblockables. So even if you can block Kunzite, she's not like out of options. You know what I mean? So it might take it might take the 9 learning a new combo or changing the way they play and go for combos. But she has a lot of stuff. She has so much stuff. 9 is even easier because of magic to block. It hurts a lot. You mean not having like it's like those combos are not easy to do, so definitely have to be like very, very skilled. Personally, I don't go for them because I know that I might drop it a couple times. I don't know how to do those combos that well. So I can't recommend them just because they're kind of hard, but I do think that they are very necessary to know. But the vast majority of the time you can play this game online and just do kunzai and people can't block and you just win, and that's just the way it is. I don't blame them. I'm not saying anyone's bad. 9 is also a rare character somewhat, so again, it is a little cheesy to hit somebody who doesn't know what her resets do. But, that's just the way it is. Yeah, exactly, that's what you should have before. The 1% of players who will block your kunzite and block like multiple kunzites. Like not just like one kunzite. And it's fine this time, it was a fluke. The next time you do it, they block that too, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Those people, that's when you start doing unblockables. It's still not completely like, they can still get out, but you can still mess up the combo. They can still get out. And you might not be in range. But it's definitely worth it to know when you could do it, how you could do it, what options they have, if that person's gonna press the right option. You might see me start using that more, but I like I said, there's just no real reason. At some point, people usually get hit by the kunzite. It's almost inevitable. Oh, that is Omega fake, yeah. I do that when I know the opponent has never seen it before. If I've seen that they played a 9-player before and that 9-player does that, I'm not going to use that setup on that person. Because that setup is Omega fake. Yeah. It's a funny thing to know, though, for those people who don't know how to deal with it. Skill issue them. Skill issuing is a thing in this game. It's very, very much something you can really knowledge check somebody, and Nine is like one of the best characters out there. But that is also her downfall. It's like once you know what the Nine knows, what can you do that the opponent can't do with, you know? Especially if they're a defensive player. If they're defensive and they're just waiting for you to do something and they're punishing it, then you're going to have a, you know, depending on the character. Some people, she's just like, okay, you want to play defensive? I'm going to play defensive too. And some characters, it's like, can you please just come here already? It's good in the corner, teleport cross up. I've seen some mild success of it. It's also something I don't see a lot of. But I have, when I did see it used a couple times, it did work. I think I seen Julio use it once in one of his videos. I saw him do either Crimson Raider or like the teleport, like you said. It might have either been him or Henjin. I don't remember. One of those two. So which it was extremely difficult. Yes. Yeah. Once they start playing patient, it's a little difficult to press that JA. It's not impossible at all, you know. But somebody like Showitcher, he will like you said, he's gonna press it because he knows it's good. 5A against 9 is really good because most people's everyone's 5A, right? It's implied that it's gonna autocorrect. So if you teleport behind, positioning is super important. I would say in a situation, if they just keep getting like 5As, I would just say like teleport and block, like with the barrier, so it pushes them out. But it's not generally a winning situation for 9. She just has to be out of range. So the longer their 5A is, or the better it is, the harder it is to deal with. Ragnar, thankfully, has a very mild 5A. You can somewhat outrange it. It's a little hard, but you can do it. And then he just gets counter hit and he loses. It feels like Hazama's 5A is like really long. Let me look at his 5A really quick. Hazama's 5A is like insane. I don't know how I'm gonna actually do this though. Into BBCF Hazama. What kind of? I did not spell that right. Jesus. The better their 5A is, the worse that matchup is in a way. Yeah, Hazama has a huge 5A, a really fat one. So he's able to press it very reliably. Yeah, it doesn't always win, but if it does win, he gets a full combo. Who are you fighting? You mean against Ragnar or in general? Because it really depends on the matchup. It's more of a rhythm thing. Like knowing when they're going to come down on you is one way. You know, if they're doing like really fast attacks, like let's say they instant air dash in on you and press a button fast. Susan, he's unexpectedly fast, yeah. For Susan, you want to press 7 a lot. You want to base your game plan around pressing that button, because you're really looking to zone him out. All of his moves, except I think his shoulder tackle, lose to JA. Yes. You want to kind of focus your game plan around that because it really, it doesn't mean you're giving up space. Usually JA, what you're trying to do with the up back is you're trying to keep a position where your JA will be max range. Okay, and that it also deals with if he tries to instant air dash in. And it gives you more time to react if he decides to run in. So for those 3 reasons, it's a very good defensive attack. No, just 5A. I would say usually coupled with a teleport if you're trying to get in, but you're trying to play passive until you notice he's either doing something that can be punished. You know, like let's say he's waiting for you to come down on him so he can 2C. You can trick him and instead go to your max range JA and hit him, and he'll be doing 2C and you'll press 2C and you'll do JA and you'll hit him. I hope that makes sense. But a lot of his moves are like that. It's kind of like a layer 2 thing. But you're only really going for like like you're trying to advance on him when he makes a mistake, or to like trick him. Like if you're running away the whole time and then suddenly you teleport in on him, he might not expect it. So you know, obviously use with caution. But it's a very effective strategy against a lot of Susanos to just press JA and JB. JA is the faster of the two, so you press that when time is of the essence, and JB is the slower one, but it's a lot bigger. So it deals with his options even better than JA does. You know, Susanoo doesn't love that matchup. In fact, the only Susanoo I think that I might have trouble against is Ice Cools. Because he actually knows the matchup. He knows like how to deal with Nine. But every other Susanoo so far has had a bit of trouble with like when Nine zones him out. You know, they're used to them trying to get in. Yeah. We definitely need to play again, because this was during, you know, my hand was still bandaged, it was still healing. My hand is better now. I'm able to play now, so we definitely need to play again. You know, it was rough because I couldn't like whatever. The point is, we definitely need to play again. I wasn't in my peak condition at the time. First of all, the fact that I even got third place is kind of hilarious, to be honest with you, but I will take it. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming soon. I you know, I never even looked at that matchup. I should. It's just experience, Jumpy. It's just, I've been playing this game for too long. I love this game since I was younger and I played it, you know, and it kind of just came from that. Anyone who plays, I mean, it would be kind of a shame if I didn't know what I was doing after 10 years, you know. It would be a shame. It would be hilarious, a joke, a mockery, frankly. So, you know. Someone said I'm like a budget version. Well, I've never seen you play, actually. I've still never seen you play, which is interesting. But anything, if you ever learn anything from me, you know, I have a lot of senseis, I guess. There's Genbu. Genbu's great. Disa, although he doesn't play anymore. And who else? Monster. You've seen Monster. Monster's great. Monster was the one who beat Fenrich. He's like one of the Fenrich killers, right? Holy shit. I was like, you beat Fenrich? Like, that's an accomplishment. Disa still plays. Yeah, but he plays like, what, like Guilty Gear or something. I've never seen him play. He killed Fenny? I don't know who Fenny is. Oh, Fenrich. Oh. Really, huh? Yeah, this is the one who, he showed me that, like, you can really just win a game off one hit with 9 if the opponent does not know how to deal with it. Like, those resets are hilariously good. They are actually hilarious. You know, up until a certain point, obviously, but he just, like, he would get the first hit and reset, and the game was over in, like, 15 seconds. I would just be like, what? I said, whatever you're doing, I didn't know how to do any of 9 stuff at the time. I said, whatever you're doing, I'll have to take notes. He's so good. Disa is on the Blaze Blue ranked. Oh. Huh. His name is Japanese. I don't actually know it. Like, how to read his name, but I am subscribed to him. So let me see if he the thing about these streamers is they play like whack characters sometimes, so they're a little bit whack to watch. Like, some of them played their character the whole time. Like Iwasi, for instance, he plays Lambda. So you know when you go to his stream, he's gonna be playing Lambda. But like some of them, they like to have fun, and don't get me wrong, they should be. But they don't play their character all the time. Another one who plays the character, Mabu Capo, he plays his character all the time. Yeah, so every time he plays, you're gonna watch a good game. But you definitely have to have like a certain mentality for that, because I wouldn't want to just keep destroying people if I know I could. It's just not productive. Havoc? Who's Havoc? Is it a person or the game? It sounds like a person. It sounds familiar. Someone has mentioned them once before, but I don't remember from where. Izayori, never heard of him. Unless he went by a different name before. How was it? Nobody plays Izayori. It's very surprising. Same place as Oracle. I've literally, I used to watch their tournaments. I've never seen him. Or maybe I have, and he probably. Maybe I just don't remember. No, I used to watch the tournaments a lot. He did okay. He likes to abuse the fake teleport. It could be difficult because even though 9 does autocorrect, some frames during the move she presses will not autocorrect. And that is just a bad time, right? Because you're going to be hitting basically something that's not going to be there. She's going to be behind you or something. Yeah, that doesn't feel good when that happens. But yeah. Online, I can see how that can be annoying. Yeah, according to Oracle, they don't have a lot of 9s over there, so they're like very clueless apparently to this character. Bit of a shame. But I would imagine they have good internet, right? So they would be able to play people from USA, so I don't know what would be stopping them. Oh, he said surprised he was a Tony player. Huh. I mean, if it gives you any indication, I've never seen anybody else besides Oracle and Kairos in grand finals at their tournament. It was like every day, every week when they had the tournament, it was only those two at the grand finals. And don't get me wrong, Kairos is great. He actually went to like a CEO taco or something, and he did really well there. I don't know if he got to grand finals, but it was like some really good killers there. So he's a good. But yeah, Oracle's pretty good too. But that's how I found out about they don't have a 9 there. But I've never, if he joined any or all of those tournaments that Oracle and Kairos in, he never made it to grand finals. So I don't know how that works out, but he might just play this game casually. Yeah, which is, it's fair. That's not a problem if he likes to play casually. I mean, that's an area that's like, that has a lot of potential, right? There's a lot of good players there, but they only play amongst themselves, apparently. So they can end up being really big killers. Like, I've seen, apparently someone said Psychotic is really good. And I remember playing him on PSN, and he is pretty good. But by the way, does Disa still play 9? Or... Oops. No, I stopped. I should play PSN more because I have an account PSN for Smite, and my level is 140 there, so I would get like a lot more quality players than I've been getting. But also to tap into the PSN resource for BlazBlue, I only remember a few people there before I left. One of them being XYZ because he was one of the people I played last. But he was really good. So I would imagine that there's still some good players there, assuming the net code is good. Who knows? Maybe soon I'll do PSN again and try to stream it, just to see if anybody is good on the PSN that maybe doesn't play on the PC. But I don't see anyone. Like, no one ever really talks about anyone from PSN. I don't really hear anything about PSN. I don't know. He plays 9 online. Oh, you mean Havoc? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe he just plays casually. If only we got... Oh, you mean... Oh, these are okay. He plays 9 online and he's got a crazy... Like, yeah, he's... Yeah, he's really good. He's really, really good. I studied his playstyle because it was so... I mean, the games were ending so fast. I was like, what is happening? Before I watched Disa, no 9, including Fumi, who was my sensei up to that point, was doing those setups. Sensei. Fumi was only doing fairies, Ogi, and he'd do like 3C or something like that. And it was very effective for him, but he wasn't going for those setups. So once I watched Disa, I watched like a whole stream of him, like a whole hour or 2 hours. And he was just resetting people left and right. Everyone was getting hit by it. And the games were ending so fast. I was like, I have to take notes. Fumi should have won that Evo. Was it against Fenrich? I watched that. That was super fun. Fumi's gameplay did age a little bit. I do think if we look at those games again, we can find stuff that maybe he shouldn't have done. But at the time, I really thought Fumi was like the best 9 player basically ever. Yeah, up until, I watched Monster and Disa and all that stuff. He was really, really, really good. Really enjoyed watching him. Yeah, he has a great Lychee as well. His Lychee is actually cracked, Fumi. His Lychee is so good. He was winning but got tagged. Yeah, Fenrich is such a strong player. Anything he plays, anything he touches, it's just like he skill issues his opponents. He's just, he's a very calm player because he knows that he knows what he's doing. And he's very observant, so he knows what's coming. So very, very good. I didn't play 9 when she first came out, when her teleport was super strong and her rock was plus 23. Yeah, so I kind of missed out, apparently. But I did see those teleports. They looked really fast. They looked extremely fast. They looked really difficult to deal with because she could block, but at the same time, she could, like, attack really fast. The teleport was faster than a lot of people's like startup, active, and recovery. So she just could like get over people's stuff and still have her turn. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh really? Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, but he never came back. But that's because Dogura plays Azrael. Azrael hates that matchup. That's one of his worst matchups. 9 really destroys him, I think. I definitely agree with that. It doesn't matter how good the Azrael is, because even if he's good, if the 9 gets better, she will be better. If that makes sense. Based on, him not having options out of her pressure if she does the right attacks. You know, him being like completely outranged by her, him having no projectiles outside of countering one of her projectiles. She can play a lot, like very defensively against him, and he just melts. Yeah, and you can use it with Fairy too. So even on Oki, like he can't get out of her stuff. He has to do something risky to get out. Like if he knows you're gonna go for that setup, he can do something that tries to counter it. But there's not a lot of options he has. Every option he tries has a chance of him getting hit if the 9 knows he's gonna go for it. So he's just never out. So even if the Azrael's winning against the 9 had an opportunity to get out. Whereas against her pressure, he doesn't have that same opportunity. Besides just straight up being able to block her, kind of similar to Rachel. Now he does have apparently he has 3 options. He has the Growler option, and he has the DP option that sends him flying, right? And he has what is it called? The Sentinel Dump, where he like jumps, but that move is slow. You can actually OS that. So even if you hit it, it counts as super armor. So if you hit it with a jump cancelable move, you can just jump the attack and you're safe. It might take a few tries, but it's totally possible. And so he really does not have any options out of 9's pressure, and he really just has to block. You know, in theory, of course. So the 9 is doing everything correctly. Assuming the 9 is playing absolutely perfectly the way the match was supposed to go, Azrael has a hard time. Like I said, she can outposition him. All her moves have huge hitboxes. She can OS his wake up every single time. Okay. And it's really difficult for him to catch her. If you can't catch 9, you're gonna have a really bad time. That's the way I see it, because she's supposed to be the one that can't catch the opponent, if that makes sense. You know, if the opponent can run away from her safely and effectively, then she's gonna have a bit of a hard time. So, especially if it's like free for them to do it. Vulcanheim is a great example, right? Because he can transform into the wolf, and it's like very cheap resource. He could just stay in the wolf, and now his walk speed is super fast, so he could just press 4, and 9 cannot catch him if her life depended on it. Like literally nothing she does cannot be countered by Vulcanheim. So, you know, her being able to catch her opponents is a big part of whether she could win the game or not. And the opponent's being able to catch her, I guess. And he cannot catch 9, so he suffers greatly in the neutral, and, you know, it's not even a skill issue. It's more of he just gets blaze blued, right? You know, that's just the way the devs designed him. He just can't beat this character right now. If I use low, yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad from either, but I'm sure Azrael players do not love it. Movement is a big part of this game. There are a lot of characters who are very fast and have very strong offense because of their speed. So you definitely need to be able to catch people.
Please select your character. 9 the Phantom, Naoto Kurogane.
Okay, stun dodge. I haven't played him in a long time, but I know he has really good pressure. I'm not playing Rachel, so it's going to be a little harder for me to RPS on Wake Up. So I really have to win neutral against this guy. I also don't remember how he plays, so that's going to be fun to deal with.
始めましょう。
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
エメラルド。なかなかね。そこどうかしら。ダメね。弱い。やるじゃない。バカに。やるじゃない。弱い。
Nice. I was looking for it the second time, but not the third time. I thought I was gonna get out of that pressure at that point, but I guess not.
Rebel 2. Action.
こいつはどうよ。
Oh wow.
やるじゃない。
Nice. He matched that. Yeah, it makes sense for him to do it. If I mess up, then I'm probably pressing a button after that. Oh no. Nice. That was his 5C, right? I'm pretty sure that doesn't have invul on it, but it apparently reaches a really high Naoto. I need to see his 5C. 5C. To find it?
The wheel of fate is turning.
No, it's not. It's 5B. Whoops. Ooh, that move is huge. It has a disjointed hitbox on it. Unbelievable, actually. I don't know how many low profiles he has. He's fast. Alright. Damn it, dude. I was behind him. I got hit by that JD.
Rebel.
I don't know how good that is, but I don't think it hits behind him like that. Nice. Thought he was gonna slash Q there, but I was like, fuck it. I'm not sure if this matchup is 5-5 or not. I want to say it might be. I got hit by that. Oh, unfortunately, I might be dead here. Alright, wow. I was actually planning on looping those until he went for counter assault. I want to say Naoto has a hard time getting in. He does appear to have a low profile, but it's on his anti-air, so it's kind of redundant, right? A little bit. Mine is different because her anti-air is huge, so her low profile is more relevant. His is not. It's naturally somewhat going for a committal. Nice. Oh, I missed up there. I shouldn't have did that. That was fake.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oops. You see, if I mess that up, he can do that. Like he's doing, I guess. Please. Well, that was just a 9-round. 9-round. You see, it's a bit tough for him to get in. He does have options, but he has to commit. His defensive gameplay, I think he does have some options there as well, but it's not like other people's options. So Naoto might have some tough times getting in. He has to commit in a lot of situations. But he has options, don't get me wrong. It's just...
ザメだわ。
Oh no, I'm bursting. Okay. Please? Oh, if I die because of that, I'm gonna be mad. Oh no, I knew he was gonna do that. I pressed 5B. It was too slow. I don't know what to do here, so hopefully we don't die. Oh, I guess that. Another thing you'll see me do a lot is DP. That shit is Omega fake. I'm really surprised my opponents. You know, this is a part of online that would affect people. You really need to be able to punish nonce DP, but online does not make that very easy. No, why? Yes. And I got the ending. It did no damage! What the hell? That did no damage.
Rebel 2. Action.
He seems to be having a bit of a tough time. I'm not sure if this is... Last time we played, I wouldn't say he destroyed me, but it was really tough. Oh, I thought he crossed under. Yes, they let me out. Nice. I didn't trust that he wasn't gonna press a button there. I freaking teleported. Yes. If he DP'd there, I would have died. That was very lucky for me. Because he could have simply blocked that, like Barry blocked. Or he could have supered. I don't think I would have recovered in time. So he just blocked it, I think, normally. And, you know, he only had 1 HP, so that it won. But,
Rebel 1. Action.
that was a little scary. Why? Oh, please! That would have been a kill. He didn't burst. Wow. I tried to fuzzy. I blocked that! I'm out of here. Yeah, if he had 1 more HP, I think he would have burst. That's why Rapid cancelled.
Rebel 2. Action.
It would have actually been really good for me if he did have that 1 HP, because I would have got his burst. Yes, no, I freaking succeed. Oh, I'm dead. This game is so brutal, bro. The overhead. Nice. Damn, I should have pressed 6A there. It would have had more vertical range, but it was a little risky. I didn't want him to do something crazy there. Yes. No! Oh, I thought I'm on the overlayer 4, bro. I need to tune it down. I'm on 105.1. I need to be on 97.5. Tune it. Oh, I don't remember to check the radios anymore. Oh, I feel like such a boomer just singing the radio. No way. Double jump before it. Just double jump. Yeah, it's instant, so it's not. It's only so that you can clear the height, so you could get an air teleport. So after the JA, do like instant air dash, basically, the instant air dash motion, and it'll teleport behind. Whoops. I did DP there. I didn't have a DP. That was a total accident. They should remove that move. Whatever. Nice. Well, I got out and then I still got hit, so that's my fault. People say Nan shouldn't have a DP. Well, yeah, why wouldn't she have one? She absolutely needs it. Her defense is already not great because she doesn't have a backdash, so she can't get out of some people's stuff. Technically, if you're able to end your pressure in front of her every time, there's almost nothing she can do to. Now, you know, she can still get out, but just the fact that you have to block and wake up every time or else is like, you know, that's not good. Maybe it doesn't need to be -4. Maybe it could be higher than that, but that would be like the very most I would do for this because, and even then, that would be kind of bad. She definitely needs a DP. It's not even that good. Yeah, Taker has a good DP as well.
やるじゃない
I thought I blocked that, but throw reject miss came out instead.
やるじゃないこいつはどうよ弱いあげるわこっちだラクスラスリじゃシフトラクスラスリこれくらいそれどうかしそこ一人
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so, and I think Nan is uniquely not able to get that.
Rebel 2. Action.
弱い
What? You say you're debating it?
やるじゃない弱い
I did not block that. What when you say debating it, what do you mean? Do you mean like
やるじゃないこいつはどうよ弱い弱い
I see?
弱い
Well, the idea. Okay, I'm dying. I can't talk and play at the same time. Jesus. But I will explain. It's pretty simple, actually. It's pretty simple. I just can't. I cannot. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna get destroyed. Let me just play this game and then I'll tell you. No way, dude. Holy shit. So the Oki is a little worse from that situation, but you have a fire stuck in the back to use however you want. Nice. Azure Inferno there. Nice, wow. Fairy coming in handy there. Stompy, stompy. That fairy was clutch, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able... Oh no, I had meter. Never mind. What did you ask? Oh, I already explained it, I think. It's just, so you're giving up a tiny bit. You're still getting the fairy, so that's good, okay? So you're giving up a tiny bit of positioning. Still okay, but a little bit of positioning. For the sake of having a spell that you can use later on in the game to jimp the opponent out of a victory. Because the two fire spells don't really help you in neutral. They only help you with movement, but they don't really do a lot of space control. I messed that up. I shouldn't have did that route. So I like using fire in neutral. It doesn't help you actually. I don't think
Two. Action.
I will have to see how you use it because I can't really find myself using that like that. Theoretically, it makes sense though what you're saying. But usually I just go for something like 5A punish or something. But one thing I do like using it for is movement because it stalls you in the air while still keeping your jumps. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Once he saw the rapid.
自覚しなさい
When two players are on the same Yomi layer and one knows the other Yomi layer, it's extremely important. You know who told me that? There's this guy called David Serlin. He made a game called Fantasy Strike, but before that, he made a card game. It was called Yomi. That card game,
も残さず
The wheel
if you've never played it before, I think it teaches you a lot about the psychology of fighting games. It's so important to understand what it is. It's basically like a radio, right? And you want to tune in to like a little bit of a higher level than the opponent sometimes. But not too high, because then you'll be overthinking and probably mess up. So I knew that he was gonna bait that, he was gonna burst there because it makes sense. It makes so much sense. I just used the resource. Oh wow, I thought a 6-8 there. Okay, I should be quiet now. Lucky. Yes. No, what? No, oh, I'm dead. Fuck, I pressed the wrong. Why did I do that? Wow. Okay, I hope I'm not starting to troll here. Look at this connection though, holy shit.
two. Action.
So good. Stunt dodge must be in the tri-state area. He, no way! Maybe he could actually punish that. He already did that yes. If there's one weakness Stunt Dodge has, I don't know if it's his character or what, but RPSing on Wake Up is really strong against Stunt Dodge. Like using all options at your disposal, quick rise, DP, teleport, everything. It's better to take risks. He might be a very textbook player as a. His pressure is really good. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Why did I press a button there? Oh, nice. Wow, this is a full combo. Oh, he messed it up? Oh no. Oh, I thought I had ice. Damn it. Oh, I will take it. Stunt Dodge is the best Naruto right now. I have not fought another Naruto, so by default, he is the best and the worst Naruto. But I think he's more of the best. So I can't say Jumpy. I'm pretty sure another Naruto would have something that I would struggle against, but I think this neutral is very straightforward up to a fault. I want to say that Nine can't necessarily just zone him the entire time, but I could be very wrong. I do not play this matchup enough. I need more experience against him, but this could be another Ragnar matchup. Nice. He knew I was about to go for something dirty, so he just DP'd. Now, if I was on Yomi layer 3, I would have blocked the DP. But I was still on Yomi layer 2. He was not going to block it when I should have been on Yomi layer level 3. Which is, he was going to block it, so let me block his block. Please, please burst when I beat it. Thank you. All Naruto's are crackheads. I will say I have some respect for them because apparently their combos are really difficult. I cannot confirm the validity of that statement, but apparently they have some really like hand-breaking combos. And Standard is one of the only ones I've ever seen who's capable of doing them reliably. So he knows how to do his combos, that's for sure. Other people usually go for like simple stuff. He wants that throw. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt. I'm dead. Fun thing. Oh! What the hell? I did not mean to throw. I was blocking. I'm happy they're getting carpal tunnel. Yeah, I wouldn't play this character. If the character makes your hands hurt at the end of each session, I think they might be a little bit too much. A player I highly respect for the character they used to play is Koichi, or Go1 I think now. He used to play Ino. His Ino was, oh, just chef's kiss, dude. So good. He did all her hard shit. Shouldn't have went for that combo. I'm gonna DP. Nice. As you can see, that's also a good extension if you need like a tiny bit more damage. Why did I JP? I should have teleported. Oh, that dropped? That move! That's the second time. Oh shit. He knew! I should have teleported. Shit, dude.
Rebel 3, action.
Nice.
こいつはどうよ
Should mash there. I don't know if that works or not though. It does work. Oh, that was a full combo. I knew it was coming! No! How did I get hit by that fucking very obvious overhead? Oh, this game, dude. I haven't blocked a single one of those overheads, and I feel like every single time I should have blocked it. And it's just like, I don't know, but I think he has options. After, I'm pretty sure he can press, like, they're not safe, they're not like pressure resets unless he has put fear into the opponent already. But he does have Gatlings after the 6V. I think he has like the blood moves that he can delay. Nice. Nice.
Rebel 2, action!
くらいシフトブラッドエッジバニシングファイルマッシブやるじゃないよしよし次それじゃこの程度逃がさないわよ
Oh no. That was a safe jump. Oh, what? Oh, that looks like a low profile. I could be wrong, though.
Rebel 3, action!
It is. Okay. I tried to out-yo me. Oh no, a fatal too. Wow. Am I dead? I'm dead. Nice. He low profile. That's the second time he low profile. I don't know if now he realized that that's working. Yeah. That does appear to be a low profile, so this is looking like one of those matchups. It's because the next fastest move Nan has that can do with people on the ground
Wheel of Fate is turning.
is 13 frames, so it's like really slow.
Action.
Oh, nice. Whoops. That went the wrong way.
Rebel 2. Action.
Whoops, I tried to throw there. Now I'm going to get Astrid as a result. So a lot of Nan's matchups really depend on those low profiles. I don't think in that game that he just did that he did any low profiles. So there's apparently something else that he has caught on to that I now need to catch on to because I have no idea what it is. But the addition of him also having a low profile does complicate things a little bit, and it seems like he did discover that mid-set. So you know that could be a problem. He's also blocking a lot more of my stuff, which is going to happen inevitably as 9. I didn't mean to teleport there, I meant to press Fabio. Alright.
Rebel 2. Action.
All right, there we go. Once again, he didn't use any low profiles that game, but I'm sure that looks good, right? I think he low profiled the JA. I could have mispositioned it, but I'm really not sure. Nice. I knew he's gonna run into it and block it, so I said I'm gonna instant overhead.
Rebel 2. Action.
Whoops. I was like, he's gonna probably block anything I do, so what can I do to trip him up here? And the only thing that came to mind is overdrive. It was a little risky, but overdrive cancels block stun, so it's very powerful.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
But that wasn't even a low profile. Hello. I meant to press 6A. I'm dead. Nice rapid. I was gonna teleport out of there, but he rapid cancelled.
Rebel 2.
I was not ready. What? Is that a OS? He probably did 4B. Maybe that's an OS. I doubt it, cause he only does thing on. I was gonna burst that. All right, let's do a few more. I'm not getting tilted, but I think I've been playing for a little bit, so probably like 2 more games. What time is it actually? Actually, let me see how long this has been going on. It's a good stream though. 3 hours. Holy shit, that's not bad. Not bad at all. These are some good players too. I play Hime and now Stunt Dodge.
Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, this lag is insane. Damn it, I thought I was gonna clear that. Whoops. Oh, my stomach.
Rebel 2.
Oh, Jumpy, I didn't see what you said before that. Sorry. Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna stop after this game too. I'm actually getting a little hungry. Damn it. Yeah, that's a safe jump. I think I'm done here. I'm gonna stop. GG, Stunt Dodge. I would get my run back, but I'm probably done here, so. Let me just tell him GG's. I'm not sure if he's on the Discord or not, but I've never seen him post, so I'm not entirely sure, but I have seen them around very rarely. So we've gotten a chance to play. Is Naruto a better character? I mean, he definitely has some degenerate buttons. He feels very similar to Mai. They feel like almost the same character in a way of speaking. Because of their new mechanics, they really force people to use the barrier block outside of... But the implication of using a barrier block means that you have to take one more frame of block stun. So... Oh, okay, you said it's bedtime from... Oh, you're about to go to sleep. Watching Play Navard. Thank you, Jumpy. As always, I know I've been not streaming in a while, but you know at least for a while why I haven't been. So I'm kind of trying to slowly get back into the game a little bit, especially if there's ever a tournament again, because I know Snowy's stopping for a while, so I'm probably gonna just lay low for a bit until there's another tournament. Yeah, it's a lot better now. I basically don't feel the pain anymore, so you know, it's a little scar now. It's definitely like a little battle scar if people ask, but I'm so glad that it's fixed, because when it first happened, I was like, I don't know what this looks like and how this is gonna affect me going forward, but thankfully it's mostly fine, so that is a huge relief. I'm super grateful for that. But Jumpy, like I said, as always, I appreciate you coming by and chatting for a little bit. I'm happy I got this mic. Because it sounds like you're catching on to a lot of things I'm saying, so that's very good as well. Because the other mic was, that shit was garbage. So this one is a lot better. I'm happy about that. But I hope you get some other. Well, I don't know how you play. I never seen you play, so I can't say how, how you play. I literally cannot say. I can only go by what you tell me. So if you tell me, you fought a person and they gave you trouble or whatever, then that's awkward. I don't think I've seen you play once. I would have remembered. I mean, I would like to see, but whenever you're comfortable, you don't have to. But if you're saying that, I'm happy that, if you're learning something new, I don't know. If you are, though, I'm very happy. I'm not. What was I about to say? Yeah, I'm happy that you're learning something new. Because this game, I know a lot of people don't really like. Everyone who plays is like specialists at this point. So you have to go to like specific people for like really good play. Tux has seen you play. Oh. Yeah, I know he watches a lot of vids too. I know he watches he's been a TO, not TO. He's been a commentator before, so I know he watches videos. So that's good. What did he like? Was he like critiquing, or did you just show him, or were you streaming, or how did that go? You learned lots from me. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy I can show something. He fought you. Oh, I see. How did it go? That's a good player. I only met him once, but he was very friendly. Was about to win, but I remember who I was facing, then lost. Oh. Well, you get him next time. Were you playing the mirror with him? You guys are playing non-mirrors? That matchup is a little difficult. 9 generally wants to press the same buttons. Oh, Kagura, I see. I played Serpent the other day. I don't know if I uploaded it. Oh no, I think you were there. So you saw it. Yeah, Kagura. One thing, Kagura, he's like a grappler. He will take your HP very fast. Yeah, I think it's fine because his neutral's so not good against 9 that it kind of balances out. Where if you're getting hit, you just gotta see why you got hit. But because he only gives you like really one chance. Because once you get put in that pressure, it's really tough. Wyvern. What? Let me tell you, Wyvern for the longest time gave me trouble. Yeah, you were the one actually when I first started streaming this year, like in January. I remember saying that was giving me trouble, and you was the one who said, that she should be able to deal with it. So I ended up practicing it. The same thing with Susanoo, basically, is what I realized works against Kagura, which is just to press 7 and really kind of just make him chase you, because he's like even worse because he's not fast. And just try to outrange him. He doesn't have any low profiles. Oh no, he does. He has that 2C. That shit is annoying. Holy shit, this thing is annoying. But other than that, yeah, Kagura, he's a really rough character to fight. One mistake, but it's better. It's not like Arakune, who's like, you're like 200% dead if Arakune hits you. Against Kagura, it's like you still get a chance to at least block something and get out. You can block. It's difficult, but you can block something and get out. You can even fuzzy jump against Kagura. So it's never really over against Kagura. He does have a lot of defensive options, but Nine's attacking range can be outside of his defense range, except that 2C. That 2C is annoying. That I don't know any real answers to that at the moment. How to deal with Kagura's 2C as Nine, but I do know that sometimes the move does lose to some of her attacks, like JB. So I've been relying on that mostly. Until I don't know if there's like an exact frame that he needs to let it come out. Like if the low profile comes out on like frame 15 or something, you know, and if he tries to do it before that, like she can punish him. But yeah, I definitely think Nine wins that matchup. Like just totally wins it. But obviously she cannot make even one mistake. So of course it's a fun matchup, right? Because it's like all your moves hit. You don't have to worry about JA low profile, getting low profile. You don't have to worry about chasing Kagura because you're gonna catch him. If you want to catch Kagura, you're gonna catch him. Right? You don't have to worry about him running. You don't have to worry about him catching you because he's really slow. You know, Wyvern, you can avoid it, at the very least you can avoid. You know, so that matchup is very fun, very, very pleasant to play. He's so slow, I can confirm my 4C after Raider all the time. Also wide. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, he gets hit by all her combos. So you can do whatever you want to Kagura. Basically. Right. And everything works. He's the perfect hitbox. Yep. All the 4C stuff works, 4A works. Blockables work on him. No low profiles except 2C. Like, it's a very good matchup for her. And yeah, his block strings, they're really strong and everything, but you know, they're not degenerate levels of strong. He can't that's another thing. His DP is like a charge, so he has to choose between blocking and getting the DP out. Raider is great. He can't DP. Oh man, I would say I feel bad for him, but I mean, he's not totally out of the running. He does lose the matchup as far as catching 9 and getting hit by everything. You know, but would I say it's easy? No, but he can win. He can win. Wyvern is a big knowledge check. It's a big knowledge check. Because once that move is taken out of the equation, this matchup is super easy. But Wyvern, until then, it does complicate things pretty heavily. Because technically, that move beats 90% of Nine's kit outside of, like, pressing a normal preemptively. Like, as far as all her spells, they all lose to it. You know, and pressing a normal too slow or too fast also loses to it. But once you just avoid it, I'll just avoid it. And if so I press, this is what I was saying, press 7. If I press 7 and he does the Wyvern, I'm going to jump over it. He's going to be next to me and I can get like a JB. Okay, so even though it's not a direct punish where you get like full damage or whatever, it basically takes it completely out of the equation. Because you're jumping away from Kagura, so he can't chase you. And you're dodging one of his strongest attacks. What's up, Pagan? Pagan, I was about to leave Pagan. I'm probably going to end soon, probably in the next few minutes. I was just talking to Jumpy a little bit about just, you know, non-stuff, I guess. Oh, let me see what you said. Make it cost 80 heat and have a cooldown for Wyvern. Oh, no. He needs that. I think some matchups would be impossible. He would be bottom 1, Pagan, if he got Wyvern nerfed. He legitimately, no cap, needs that. Shit, he needs more than that, but I'm not gonna jinx this game by making Kagura good. Any interest in Street Fighter? I've never played it. I would say when they add a Hime into the game, then I may be interested. I have a type that I like to play, so all they have to do is add a Hime, add Car. Oh, I never even when Karin was in, right? I didn't play her, so I can't say. I really cannot say. I like the way Jury looks because she has those anime combos, right? But she's like chaining moves into each other. That's super cool. But I don't want to play Jury. Like I'm not that interested in playing her. I just like the way she looks. Well, you know what? Let me say this, Jumpy. It depends. If she plays like she did in Street Fighter 4, I'm not playing this game because that negative edging, oh, that tripped me up so hard. So I don't want to do that. But if she's in this game, if she can like hold the buttons easier, oh, it's gone. Okay. Then I'll see, because that used to make me. I used to die, thinking that I held on to it, and then I got hit, and then it's gone. But I didn't think it was gone, so I'd release, waiting for the. And I just said, this is cursed. We'll see though. We'll see. I really can't promise that I'm gonna play it because I just haven't played Street Fighter in a long time. But it's a great looking game. Don't get me wrong. I do love the arts and the graphics, and that's a big reason to play a game, right? It's because you love the way it looks. So I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. If there's any bugs or any problems like that, I'm not. DNF taught me one thing: it's not to waste my money on a day one game, and the game is trash. I'm gonna wait until the game has been out for at least 2 weeks, and then I'll decide. So that's like the bare minimum. And if it's good, then I'll consider getting it. If not, then you'll probably still be playing BlazBlue. Their face changes. Their face changes as they lose HP. It becomes more strained. Oh, that's nice. That's a little bit of realism. It's funny to see somebody with 1 HP after they got roasted on fire, freaking chainsaw through the gut multiple times, and they're totally fine, right? So it's nice to add a little bit of realism to the game, a little bit of strain. Like they'll, like I know Guilty Gear has like bruises on the person or like a piece of their clothes rips if they're taking HP damage, but that's not really the same as like you said, the face straining. Because we'll see in another 2 weeks, because they're getting a really big update, and we'll see if this revives the game. Everyone's getting buffs, so I am very concerned. But we will see how this goes. We will see. You think it's too late? Oh man, the art style of that game was really nice. I would hate to see it die, but they gotta fix that game. It cannot be as easy as it is. That game is just like a party game, like people said. It's not just the easiness of the game, although I think easiness of a game is subjective, right? Some people like it. I think it's more of just the sheer power level of some of the characters. Like, Striker should not, that's not fun. She shouldn't be able to reliably guard break somebody, bait their freaking counter assault, and get a full touch of death combo off of it for free. Like, that's not interactive at all. That's not fun. Stuff like that needs to be taken out. And just like the power levels need to be adjusted. Like everyone needs to fit more towards the middle or the higher tier. So we will see. We will see in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, Jumpy. I did like that game, so I might play it. But it really depends on if Enchantress got better. Because if she didn't, this game is going in the E garbage. So we will see. If there's still stuff like Striker getting touch or death guard breaks for free, I'm done. If Berserker still able to get his 45-second combos, I'm super over it. Yeah, Dearphone plays freaking Hitman. That's why he loves the game, because it's a great game when you're playing Hitman and Swift and Striker. It's a lovely game. Basically, if you're playing anyone who's not garbage, but the higher tier in that game, they are really good. Like Hitman is insane. Striker, Dragon Knight, really good. Berserker, really good. He tried to play Izanami. That's why he started off too hard, I guess. Like Izanami is a super strong character, but she has matchup stuff she needs to know. She needs to know a lot of combos. You know, she can't block. So I can, excuse me, I can see him giving up before he reaches like his potential. Obviously, if Diaphone played Izanami, nobody is gonna want to deal with that, right? If he really got good with her, because he's gonna be insane, right? He's gonna be super strong. But it takes a lot of commitment. Should have gone 9. Well, I would say it depends, because the people he plays, like I think he plays Kizuke and those sort of people. You know, they should know how to block Kunzite and stuff. So he probably would have had a hard time with her as well. But I could be wrong on that. Maybe they don't know how to block it. Yeah, but Nine's fun and all. Like, she's definitely a strong character. She's not weak, let's put it like that. She just, I think the only thing Nine suffers with is like some of her matchups being horrendous, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, she's a very set in stone sort of character. Like she's not running, so there's no dynamic movement. You know, once she uses teleport, she has to go through 24 frames of startup, active, and recovery. This is never going to change. You know, so she plays a very like strict way. It's not necessarily not creative, but you can kind of tell when a 9 knows what they're doing, because they'll be doing stuff that other 9s that are good have been doing. Whereas with other people, you can do like really creative stuff and still be a good character. I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't. She's just a very, like, you know what she's gonna press sort of character. Even if it's really strong, you know what she's gonna press. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense. But yeah, and once people block Kunzai, it's over. You really have to do stuff like the unblockable setup. Okay, I don't think she's low tier. I would definitely say though, this is why I play. I'm so glad that before I play 9, I play Rachel, right? Because I wouldn't want to play her in a tournament, and that tournament has a bunch of characters that don't win the match. You know, that can win the neutral. It just wouldn't be very easy. Kunzite is blockable, yeah. Yep. Over time, people realize that it could be blocked. Do they wake up messes with unblockables? Damn. So, even that, she still has to be careful. Then it's insane, man. It's so much work. It's actually a lot of work to play this character, but only at the highest level. Before that, she's just like, it's a little bit funny how she plays. Yeah, I can see that. I would practice that more, but I can't see me, like, I would have to play somebody who really is just blocking Kunzite non-stop, you know? Because then I would have to change strategies. But until then, it just doesn't make any sense at the moment to go for those difficult things, because the lower level stuff is still working. But apparently, even then, it's not just that easy to go for, because they can delay their wake up. So I really can't say. But you know, 9 is rewarded for knowing more than her opponent knows about her. So anything can work as long as the opponent does not know how to deal with it. So she definitely can put in some work, but assuming a person has been playing this game for 10 years, right, and they know everything about this character, she is not a great character anymore. It took a long, long time, but I think that's just kind of understandable, right? When you consider how many options she actually has. So TLDR 9 is great up until you say intermediate. You might be right. I can't say. My experience is gonna be that but I could pick a lot of characters and win. So it's not really just like, that. So I really can't say if she's good intermediate, but at the highest level, I'm definitely sure that she's not great because people can, and I can't. People know how to block. Once people know how to block, it's a wrap for this character. See, Rachel, you can know how to block and still get hit by Rachel. It doesn't matter, right? Because it's 12 frames. That's the bottom line. Yeah, 12 frames. Can't do anything about it. Well, you can do stuff about it, but you have to know so much more than the Rachel does. Like for instance, JA can be DP'd. If they do 5B J2A, if you instant block the 5B, you can instant DP the JA. But the average player is never gonna do this. So something to think about. But anyway, Jumpy, I know you're probably tired and my voice is starting to hurt. So I'm probably gonna stop here. But we'll see next time when I'm on, and we could definitely chat again. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to hit me up on Discord. But anyway, man, you have a great night. Thanks again, as always, for coming through. And I will see you next time. Peace. I should have had the camera on, but maybe next time. Okay. All right. Bye for now.